I thought we were looking for Elfie.
I get Mama here.
I don't think Elfie's not in there.
No.
Maybe in your bathroom. Did you check your bathroom?
I get in my room.
I don't think he's in your messy room.
No. I sit in my Peppa Pig.
Is he?
Yeah. No. I'm not sitting in my Peppa Pig.
So where did he go then?
Over me.
Where did he go?
There.
Is he in there?
I'm not a backup.
He's not in the bathtub?
I'm not up there.
He's not up there?
I'm not on my towel.
He's not on your towel?
I'm not on my towel.
He's not?
I'm not on my stick.
No?
That's the elephant, Mommy.
Where is he? I didn't think this through. Don't touch him.
Okay.
What's he doing?
I did.
Is he going wee wee?
No.
Yes, he is. Bad Elfie.
But I did. Mommy, need apple juice?
Let's give Chris some real lemonade. I thought you wanted some lemonade. Did you want to try some of Elfie's lemonade? Not his lemonade. His was nasty.
Huh?
Mommy gave you real lemonade.
I did get it, Daddy.
Yeah, it's nasty. He wee-weed in it. Here, this one's good. Just a little bit.
No, more.
Okay, go ahead. You like that one? You want me to have the rest, or you want to drink it?
Take it.
Okay. Should I get some too? Cheers. Mommy needs to tell Adam to go through those boxes because they're not a good background behind you.
Where?
Behind you. Adam needs to go through them.
Look. Look, Mommy.
The boxes. Advent calendar. Wait, hold on. Let me find the day for you. 666. Right here, Bubba.
Right there.
No, right here. Okay. There you go. What is it? Let me see the side. Let me see. What is it?
Teddy bear.
It's a teddy bear.
Baby teddy bear.
Yeah. You're going to eat it?
No, look, it's a book.
No, don't play it on the floor.
Why?
The floor's dirty.
I'll put it up there. I'll put it up there. Mommy, it's a baby bear. A baby bear.
I look better than your mama. Guys, look what Adam brought me. The cheesy fries that I got the other day. Love. Obsessed. I've already started eating them, as you can see. And he also brought us, oh, it's up here, fish and chips. But he got like a big one. I just took half of it and put it in here. But fish and chips. Oh. Yummy. We're about to watch Peripheral. What are you eating? Let me see you bite. Don't put it on the floor.
I'll eat that.
Let me see you bite it. You just asked him for it. Big bite.
This one breaks the...
Can you break it for him? Let me taste it. Thanks. Just want to make sure it's not poisoned.
Keep mine.
Mmm. It got marshmallow in it.
Look at mine. Look at Aldo.
Mmm.
Look at mine.
I'm going to try yours.
Yeah.
Mmm. Mmm. Yummy. Now eat the other side.
Where?
This
This?
side.
Where?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's marshmallow. Mmm. Did you say thank you?
Thank you.
Okay.
Not him dipping his finger in it, babe.
Mmm.
When I tell you it was freezing on our walk back, Crew's hands turned red. My hands turned to ice. Adam, how are your fingers? Okay, he's used to it. But finally made it home. and we're eating junk food. We're supposed to be having dinner. I already gave Crew ice cream. Mr. Adam introduced him to tea cakes. And he's eating it with a spoon. What is this child? Today is Vlogmas day 7. The sun finally came out today. It was amazing. It's actually going down now. Babe! Babe! I'm guessing he's in the toilet, and I think Crew's trying to get inside. Okay, Mommy's got a surprise for you.
I see it.
What do you think it is?
Auntie.
Elfie?
Yeah.
No, it's not Elfie. Elfie went home again because you touched him yesterday, remember? You put him in the bathtub. So Elfie's at home. What else do you think it is? Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
No, not Mickey Mouse.
Mommy, a pie.
It's a surprise?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go find out what it is. It's downstairs. Let's go. Do you see your surprise?
Yeah.
Where is it?
There.
What is it? What is it?
Hello.
She Ado. She Ado.
It wasn't me, it's mommy.
Mommy.
Look, it's your new potty.
A cool ice.
Yeah, you got a pot.
I just Peppa Pig pot.
Yep, we're gonna put Peppa Pig stickers as you use the pot.
She.
Okay?
I said, Mommy, I
Open it.
Yeah.
What do you say?
She.
Alright, so we've got Crew's toilet here. It needs batteries because it does actually flush. He's having an attitude because his sticker is on the toilet, but we got stickers. It usually goes to the training chart, but we're gonna have him put them on the toilet instead because he's not gonna understand this chart. And we're not gonna he's mad because I'm not letting him put it on himself, but that's because he's gonna want to just keep adding a bunch of them onto himself, and I don't want to do that, and I don't want stickers everywhere. So putting them on the toilet is what we're gonna stick to. But this is really cute. We got it off Amazon, ordered it yesterday, and it arrived today. So yeah, you can see the chart looks like, but like I said, he's 2. He doesn't even understand what this says on it. So Crew, do you want to go to the park? Okay. Well, you're exactly where you need to be then. That's the attitude we're gonna have today.
Where would you go?
What did Mommy tell you?
Mama show you.
I said no. You need to understand that when Mommy says no, it means no. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can be sad. That's okay. You have every right to feel sad. Are you sad? Yes, okay, and that's okay. You can be sad. But crying is not going to change Mommy's mind. Okay?
Where would you go?
You're not getting the stickers
Why?
because they go on the toilet. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to go to the park or do you want to stay home? You want to stay home?
Yeah.
Okay, so me and Adam are going to go to the park. And you can stay here, okay? Adam, you ready to go to the park?
Yeah.
Alright, Crew staying home.
Okay.
Alright, Crew, you can stay home by yourself, okay? Why are you crying now? You don't want to stay home by yourself. So you want to go to the park?
Yeah, Mommy, pop.
You want Mommy to take Crew to the park?
Yeah.
Okay then. You can come to the park.
Mommy, come up pop too.
Yeah, I'm coming to the park too. This little stinker. I love you. Oh, I love you. I love you, man.
I love you, Mommy. Mommy, need help? Yes.
Okay, you can help me. Go ahead.
I don't go up. Go up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my Papa Pig pot.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Did you tell them that you used the pot today?
Yes.
I used the pot.
Do pot. I'll go pot.
Yeah.
I do it. The Papa Pig pot.
Good job.
I do Mommy Papa Pig pot.
All right, tell them love you.
I will buy. I'll go on my hat.
Here, you can hold Mommy's hand too. Dang. 1, 2, 3. Whee! 1, 2, 3. Whee! 1, 2, 3. Whee! 1, 2, 3. We have had a day. Babe, can you turn that down a little bit, please? We have had a day. We went to the park, then we went to the store, we had dinner, and now I'm about to make Adam a root beer float. We're gonna use these big clear mugs we got from IKEA, but he's never had a root beer float before, so I got the stuff from the store. We got root beer, we got the ice cream, and we're gonna make it for him and see how he likes it, because I was just shocked to find out he had never had a root beer float before in his life.
Just tastes like bubbles.
No, get some of the. Oh my gosh, let me do this one for you. Which one? You like it?
This is alright.
Okay. His reaction was very anticlimactic, but that's okay.
That's a big word for you.
Oh! Alright, so I wanted to talk to everyone about a few different things going on in my life that I just wanted to like address. So first of all, it hasn't really been a lot of like content as usual as like the first couple of vlogs, because Crew has been touching Elfie, as you guys heard earlier in the vlog, and I'm a parent that I am very set on like what I say goes. Like if I tell you something, I'm gonna stand by what the consequence of that is. I'm not the type of parent to say something and be like, don't let me tell you it again, and then I tell you it again and you still do it. I say, don't let me tell you it again, and you still, you know, it doesn't teach kids anything. They just learn that they can get away with so much crap, and I'm not letting my son get away with nothing in my house. So he knows that when he touches Elfie, Elfie has to go home, because we've told Crew many times not to touch Elfie. And the only reason like I'm really strict on the not touching Elfie situation is because we have like some things that are not kid friendly near Elfie. So like the one time that we did the lemonade stand, the liquid that was inside was olive oil because it's yellow, and we didn't have anything else like yellow to put in the shot glasses. And that as well, they're shot glasses, so they're glass. So if Crew were to like pick that up and drink it, you know what I mean, like that's a situation you don't want to happen. Luckily he didn't touch Elfie then, so that was fine. And I think if you guys have paid close attention, you notice that we put Elfie in kind of like high spots. But the reason that Crew got Elfie this last time is because I had taken Elfie out of that bathroom, just because after Crew had seen it, I didn't want Crew to like try to climb onto our toilet and then reach up and get Elfie. So I said, you know what, we're just gonna avoid that whole situation. I took the shot glasses, I cleaned up the, you know, the whole situation while he was taking a nap. Then I took Elfie and I put Elfie in our room, not thinking that Crew was gonna come in our room while we weren't in our room, because he's not allowed to do that. But he did. He went in our room, he took Elfie, and he took Elfie to his bathtub, and he put Elfie in the bathtub and was like playing with him in there. Luckily there was no water or anything, but just threw Elfie in the tub. And it was just like, you're not supposed to touch him, and I told you what would happen if you touch him. So he's going home again. So Elfie will be coming back tomorrow. He's been gone for the last 2 days, I believe. Or maybe it's been 1 day, I can't remember. We kind of keep him gone for at least 1 to 2 days. So that content has been like butchered because of Mr. Crew. And then I also want to talk about, I had a little rant these this past 2 days on my Instagram about people asking if I'm pregnant. Now obviously you guys already know that I'm not. We did a vlog where I said like, am I pregnant? And then obviously I wasn't. I talked about it. And I said, you know, I'm just a little thicker, bruh. Just a little happy weight. But I had posted a picture on my Instagram, which is actually the same picture that's at the end of my, at the end of my intro. And my stomach, just from the angle, just looks a little, you know, bigger. I mean, obviously I am a little bit bigger because I've gained weight, but I don't know, people, a lot of people, I'm not even gonna say some, a lot of people don't have manners in this world, and I just don't understand. I wasn't raised that way, so it's not for me to understand. It's just something I will never understand. But my mother raised me correctly, and so I was taught that there's 3 things you don't ever ask a woman. You don't ever ask a woman her age, because that's rude. You don't ever ask a woman her weight, because that's also rude and not your fucking business. And you don't ever ask a woman if she's pregnant, because again, rude and not your business. Now, I would understand if I had made a video saying I'm pregnant, and then you want to ask like, oh, how far along are you, or questions like that relate. But if I have not said that I'm pregnant, it is no one's business nor concern to question me if I'm pregnant. One, you're pointing out the fact that I look heavier than usual, because obviously there's no other like clue as to why you would think I'm pregnant. But 2, someone pointed this out as well, and I never even thought about this, but this is another great reason why you should not ask someone if they're pregnant. Now let's say I was pregnant, yeah? And let's say I had a miscarriage, but I still had the weight from being pregnant. And you've now asked me if I'm pregnant, which is now going to bring up my miscarriage to me. You know, obviously that wouldn't have been public knowledge. But like, some people go through that. They don't want to talk about a miscarriage and like let everyone know that. And like, when that person pointed that out to me, I'm like, oh my God, that makes so much sense as well. Like, you never know what someone's going through in their life. And at the same time, like, I'm gaining weight. Who is to not say that maybe I'm not happy with the weight that I've gained? Maybe I also, like, obviously you guys know I say this all the time in my vlogs, so you guys point out a lot of things about me. I feel like people think that when social media influencers become influencers, that it gives everyone the right to pick at their life and belittle them and make every little like little suggestion at their appearance, and it's not fair. Because that's not what I signed up for. People say, oh, you signed up for this life. No, I fucking didn't. No, I didn't. I made videos because I liked making videos. I liked being creative. I liked posting videos for myself. People happen to enjoy that content that I was posting, and they subscribe to my channel, which you're allowed to do. But never did I say I signed up for people to belittle me. Never did I say I signed up for people to pick at the way I look, pick at my appearance. Never did I sign up for hate. I didn't sign up for that. And that's not an excuse for people to get to say whatever they want to fucking say behind a keyboard at an influencer. But besides the point, back to this whole pregnancy thing. So for people to comment on my Instagram saying like, are you just bloated or are you pregnant? Like, I don't know who in their right mind would think that's like a compliment or an okay question to ask, or even to DM me asking me if I'm pregnant. Like, you don't know me to ask me if I'm pregnant. Like, you're not a family member last time I checked. You're not a close friend last time I checked. So who are you to go around asking people if they're pregnant? That's not your fucking business. And until I make it your business, it's not. And so I just thought it was very rude. And I had to check a few people on social media because, again, I think that, like, embarrassment is a life lesson for a lot of people. Once you're embarrassed, you learn a big lesson from situations that embarrass you. Like, you learn to not do it again. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to be embarrassed again. But I just had to like let this one lady know. This one lady, her niece apparently, had messaged me asking if I was pregnant, and I put her on blast because she had like a little bump in one of her pictures. And I said, "Are you pregnant? Like, how do you feel if I were to ask you if you're pregnant, girl?" Like, that's, and her aunt had the nerve to come and DM me talking about it was she said it was almost a compliment, or maybe it was a compliment, something like that. How is that maybe a compliment that she's asking me if I'm pregnant? She's like, because she was gonna say congrats if you were. First of all, hun, that's not a compliment. That's not a compliment. Even if you're saying congrats is not a compliment. She had the nerve to sit here and say, like, obviously you've had a kid, your body's changed, like, you basically, like, you look pregnant, you know? And then she had the nerve to even say I was sucking my stomach in. And the thing about this is, you guys, mind you, it doesn't bother me that people are rude. What bothers me is that they don't see that they're rude. Like, that's where I have to like point situations out, you know what I mean? Because like, lady, you're older than me, obviously, it seems like it. You got a whole niece. I don't have any nieces, but you're gonna sit here and try to shade me and say like, oh, you've had a kid, you look pregnant. I looked at her profile picture and she definitely looked bigger than me. She tried to send some pictures after trying to show that she looked smaller than me or similar to me. I don't know, but I could say the same thing, girl. You were sucking your stomach in, because no, like, your profile picture showed a lot. But the fact that you are a grown-up and you yourself don't know that it's rude to ask someone if they're pregnant, and you're like gonna stand by your niece, like, because me personally, this is how I was raised. If I were to tell my mom that an influencer that I watched put me on blast on her story for asking her if she was pregnant and went off of me, and I told my mom, like, Mom, like, this influencer, like, all I asked was if she was pregnant and she went off of me, you know what my mom would say? My mom would say, good, like, you deserve that. You shouldn't be asking nobody if they're pregnant. It's rude. You're basically assuming that they're fat. Like, no, you're basically pointing out that you think they're fat and they've gained weight. You're like pointing out that they've gained weight. That's rude. So that situation like just had me mind blown, because it's just like, I literally, like, what I knew was true. It's these children being raised by grown-up children, like these grown-ups who weren't raised correctly and aren't raising their children correctly either, and it just like flabbergasts me. Like, the apple does not fall far from the tree. Like, it's an embarrassment. Like, I feel embarrassed for them. Like, I wasn't even, the thing about me is you guys know I'm very confident in my body. I post in bikinis, I post lingerie for brands. Like, if I wasn't confident in my body, that's not necessarily the first thing I would do on social media, but I do, because I'm very confident in my body. So it was never a situation where it's like, oh, you're making me feel bad about my body. Like, you know, it was one of those situations where I'm like, even if I was pregnant, I'd still go off on you, because that's not your place to be asking me if I am, you know? So just had to go on a little rant about that, because I know there's been a few comments as well on my YouTube videos. I don't think I've really responded to any of them about that, but y'all learn some manners, please, if you're one of those people that be going around asking people if they're pregnant, because that's not okay. Number 3, though, let me sit up for this, because this is more like a serious thing. So as you guys all know, I've suffered with mental health in the past, with depression. I have anxiety, and it becomes a lot for me. And I'm actually going through like a phase right now of, I'm going through a phase in my life right now where I've basically came from being in sunny LA. You know, I've had all my friends out there, I've had my businesses out there, I've had things to do out there, my family is out there. I've just got a lot of like my own thing going on in LA, and I still do. But to come to the UK to spend time with my boyfriend and have crew here as well, it's very hard on my mentality. It's very hard on my mental like health, because it's so gloomy here. And I think I complained about this the last time I like lived in London. Like, it's just so gloomy. It makes my mood feel like so drained, and like the only thing keeping me happy being out here is Adam. Obviously people are like, what about Crew? Crew is with me wherever, so he's besides the point, because I'm happy with him wherever. But Adam is like the reason like I'm happy here. But it's hard to like why are you peeking at me, you weirdo? Can they see you? He can't hear me. The crew's sleeping. But anyways, what I was saying is, he's the only thing that's like keeping my mental health like there, but it's like hanging on to a thin thread, you know what I mean? And honestly, I think mental health is something that a lot of influencers should talk about more, especially ones that have been in the game for a while. I've been doing YouTube since I was 15. I'm now 25, so 10 years of being an influencer, which is crazy. Thank you guys. Like, I love you guys for all your support after all these years. But just know, like, for those people who want to become influencers and become, like, join the social media world of, like, a business, just know it is a lot on your mental health. Like, I'm now here and I feel pressure to do Vlogmas, and I know before you guys are going to comment that you don't have to. Like, if you need to take breaks, and I appreciate you guys so much for that. But it's not about that, because I do want to push myself to be great. I do want to push myself to actually get Vlogmases up, you know, on time this year, which is why, even though I've had to do like 2 days in one, which those days, by the way, when there's not a lot of content going on, those are the days I'm kind of taking a step back from the camera, a step back to just like check in on myself, you know, and make sure I'm good and I'm there. But I have to push myself to do better. And honestly, I just got to figure out some sort of routine out here. I talked to my mom the other day about it. She's really good with this because she's dealt with me my whole life of going through it. So she knows when I get into these kind of places, like where my mind is going to eventually end up at, and she tries to just kind of stop it from going there. And, you know, she explained to me, like, you know, obviously you don't really have your own thing out there yet. And Adam knows this as well. I know this, like, it's obvious, like, this is his territory, you know. All my friends I have are through him. All the things I do are through him, which I don't mind. But she's right. I do need to eventually, like, we're going to be here for a while. I need to eventually, like, make my own friends and get out and do my own things. And I will. But it's just really hard to, like, start that, if you know what I mean. And especially me, I'm so private with my, like, energy, my space, my family. I don't trust a lot of people, which makes it hard to, like, become friends with people. And I think, honestly, like, when we moved here is when I started noticing, like, that I was feeling a little anxious, more like getting on the depressed side, because I think being back home in Newcastle, we have all of Adam's friends there. Like, he's also starting over here. So back home, it's like we have all his friends, we have all his family. I'm much happier when we're over there, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like there, it's like his friends have become my friends, and I don't mind that those are his friends that I've met through him, you know, because they feel like my friends as well. It doesn't feel like a situation where, oh, they're just friends with me because I'm his girlfriend. I feel like I hang out with your friends as well when you're not around. So it's not, you know, and same with his family. His family literally has me, you know, me and his mom go out to eat, and just me and her. He's not there. Even when he's out of town, I'm with his family. So that is like a place where I feel very comfortable and I feel happy there. But being here, it's like I'm mainly in the house. You guys see that the only time I really go out is when we go out together as a family, or if we go to the store. I don't really have a thing for myself that I go out and do yet, and we're trying to, you know, figure that out. I want to do horseback riding, so we're trying to see if we can get that going. And I think, honestly, the horseback riding will be a great outlet for me, because horses are therapeutic animals. I don't know if many people know that. I know that because they're my favorite animals, and I used to work with them when I was in high school. But horses are very therapeutic animals, and I think that would be great for me. And then, as well as, I love riding horses, and even just like volunteering. I've actually messaged the place asking if I can volunteer there. Obviously I can't work there because I'm not a UK citizen and I don't really want to work there, but I don't mind volunteering. I have the free time to do it, and I love the animals, so I don't mind. And I volunteered when I was in high school at a ranch, like, near my mom's house, and I would just go on, like, the weekends, and I would just, like, brush the horses, clean up after the horses. I mean, it was really gross. It was really gross work, literally cleaning up horse poop, which is literally like the size of my head, but I don't know, it just made me feel good. I was giving back, obviously, because it's volunteer work, you know, and you're not getting paid for it. I love being around the animals, and it just made me feel so happy, even though I, like, literally was getting, like, no money in return for that. It was just literally the pure, like, happiness. Like, that was my payment, and I was perfectly happy with that. And I just realized, you know what, that was a situation that made me so happy, and there's horses everywhere here. So, like, let me find a place that I can do that at again, and I think that would be so fun for me and so great. That's what's going on lately, you guys. So if you notice, like, vlogs are getting put together 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, and I'm just trying my best to mentally be here and still get the content out for you and be my best self that I can possibly be for you guys, and for myself, and for my son, and for my relationship. So it's a lot of pressure, but I think I've got it. I think I'm okay. I do have a support system. You know, Adam's been great. Yeah, that's everything that's been going on. Like I said, I'm sorry that this vlog wasn't very much like Christmassy filled content, but tomorrow I think Elfie is coming back, and we might either be having a movie night or making cupcakes. I think we should save the cupcakes for your day off, huh?
Yeah.
That'd be like a fun, like, daytime thing, right? Yeah, so I think tomorrow Elfie will be coming with a movie, and I think Elfie's gonna come after Crew's nap, not in the morning, because he's gonna see it and want to watch it, like, right away. I think after his nap is cool, because Adam will be home from work by then, and we can tell him, like, okay, we'll just have dinner and then we'll watch a movie. It's a Peppa Pig movie that we got him, so I think that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. And we ordered our wardrobes finally. There's an update on that as well. Our wardrobes have been ordered, so The thing is though, some of the items were out of stock, and that's like the sucky part, because we thought that, you know, they would come back in stock when we were like ordering, and they didn't. So we just ordered it anyways. Some things are out of stock. We're gonna have to either like wait for them to be back in stock or go get them from like a different location or something. I don't know, but at least that will give me something to do once those come and we build them. Like I'll be able to spend time building them and then putting my clothes away, which is also like a therapy to me. Oh, I love organizing my closet. That's like my favorite thing in the world. So it's looking up. You guys don't have to worry about me. I know you guys will worry about me anyways because you guys are really supportive and like my second family, but you don't have to. I'm really okay. But I just wanted to talk about that and like get that out there, because again, I feel like a lot of influencers don't talk about mental health a lot, and I want to be very transparent on my channel, let you guys know what's going on with me. So if I wanted you guys to know if I was pregnant or not, you'd be the first to know. You don't need to assume it anymore. But anyways, thank you guys, and I will see you in tomorrow's Vlogmas. I love you so much. I'm @ChandlerAlexisg, and I'm signing out. Say bye.
Yes.